So John, tell me a little about where did you born, man?
I was born Clark Air Base, Philippines, Angeles City, Balibago, Republic of the Philippines, 1971.
Wow, man.
January 6th.
Wow, it's nice one, just after the new year.
Yeah, it's January 6th. They say it's the Feast of St. John the Baptist.
Do you mind to say something about your family background?
Yeah, my dad was a service member. He was actually at one time he was a chief master sergeant, but then he got bucked down to staff sergeant because he wanted to get out of the service. So he did this stupid thing. He got into an accident, then went to a bar and got drunk and got demoted. But because at that time he wanted to get out of the service and retire in the Philippines.
Wow, good choice.
There you go.
Hey, and what about the school years? Where did you spend your schooling?
I went to school several places, mostly in the Philippines. I went to Grissom Elementary, Wordsmith Elementary. And in Florida, I went to Tinker Elementary. That's in Pasco County. No, it's in Tampa or Hillsborough. In Florida, but most of my time growing up was in the Philippines. Also, I went to Spain. I went to high school in Spain, in Torrejon Air Base, Torrejon Knights. I didn't graduate. I have 20 years of education.
Wow.
I did.
So you all around, right?
No.
With your dad, where the assignment.
Yeah, I have 20 years of education. I did the 10th grade twice.
So and how was it in the U.S.?
In the U.S., it was nice. I grew up with my dad in the U.S. I grew up with my dad all over the world. My family, we were not a broken family, so I consider myself to be Amerasian, which is half American, half Asian. But I grew up in Pampanga, Angeles City, where they have a large Amerasian community who have never really even met their father, because there's a thing, a lot of, how you say, mestizo, we call them mestizos. They grow up being the children of American service members and Filipino mothers, but a lot of them never met their parents. But I was always with my dad, with my mom, so we had a good family.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, my dad died early though. He died 40 years old.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, he drank himself to death.
Hey, life is life.
That's life.
As we say, correct?
Yeah.
Whatever our path is there.
Yeah, but he was a good man.
So and then you get back to the Philippines.
Yeah, so like I said, I did my high school years in Spain, but I didn't finish my high school there. I went back to the Philippines and did my high school at Clark, at Wagner High School. And I did my I did my freshman year and my sophomore year in Spain. And that was a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun in Spain, good times. And then my junior year, I did twice. Then Pinatubo erupted, the volcano.
Yeah.
And so the bases pulled out and I was left on my own. And so my dad retired here and I'm here now.
And how did you adopt it to the new environment? It's pretty different from the US to the Philippines, I guess.
Well, I always considered the Western world, America, my fatherland, because I'm Irish, I'm Canadian. So Irish on my mother's side, my grandmother's side, Canadian English on my grandfather's side. Parents are from Brooklyn, New York. So I have family in Florida, I have family in New York, I have family all over the East Coast. And I consider the Philippines my motherland because my mom's from here, I was born and raised here, and I have family here. So I consider myself to be not half of anything, but twice as nice.
Beautiful. Beautiful. So you said your motherland. So what is your mother tongue?
English. My mother tongue is my father tongue.
Yeah, but you speak.
I speak English. I speak Tagalog very fluently. I'm a firm believer in the usage of words the right way. You have to learn to speak correctly, and people who have a mastery of vocabulary go places, and it's easier for them to communicate. So I try to learn a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Spanish, I know un poquito. Tagalog, a lot of Spanish influence. But I learned how to speak Tagalog because out of necessity, I needed to to get along with, make new friends as a child. But you know, growing up in a military background, like you know, you get exposed to a lot of cultures, and so you have a mentality like where I'm never in one place too long, but I'm a citizen of the world, but I have allegiances to my blood. I'm a firm believer in blood is thicker than water.
Good, as you said, the language helped for you to gain more friends, new friends. So what about now, these days, the friends still stick around, or are you making still new friends about it?
I'm making new friends every day.
That's great, great.
And I'm trying to keep as many as I can, but you know, it's when you turn a page of a book, you have to start a new chapter every time, or else you don't get to finish the book.
And what is your chapter at the moment in your life? What do you think about it? Where is your chapter now take you? What is your next?
I think I'm right in the middle. Right in the middle, where I should be.
And any projects going on for you? You planning any projects at the moment?
Right now, I'm a recording artist. You know that I'm a recording artist. I have 3 songs on Spotify. If you look for me on Spotify, my stage name is John Rendez. Okay, hey, it's your boy John Rendez, who loves you, baby. I do. John Rendez, #1 sa puso mo. Eddie, wow. I'm kind of well known in the Philippines, but you know, I kind of take a not lackadaisical, but attitude towards my career. But I started out as a rapper. When I was in my younger years, I was more into the hip hop scene, the music culture of the Philippines, and then I got into acting because that's just where the road, you know, led me to. But I've been very blessed with my career. I've never had to sell my soul to become somebody, because I always knew deep in my heart that I'm only somebody through the grace of God. You know, right now I'm at a stage in my life where, I've always been, I don't really plan out what I'm going to do. I could be considered like an improv artist. You know, I just go with the flow. I see what, you know, I have a repertoire of talents. I have an arsenal of skills, and wherever life takes me, I'm always ready to adapt. And I've been here for the longest time, but I haven't been out there, you know, trying to push my brand, because I've never really had a manager. It's always just been, like I said, believe me or not, through the grace of God. It's not because of anything I do. It's only because of the gifts I was given and the opportunities I was given from God. And I'm a firm believer of God, because I know I could never have made it this far without His grace.
So as you mentioned, God is taking care of you. However, do you have any mentor in life who look after you and put you on the right direction in this showbiz?
Back in the days, artists and painters would usually have a patron, someone who would finance them and build up their talent and career and watch over them and help them grow. And I've been lucky to have that. I've been blessed with having met my best friend, my mentor, and one of the only person I can consider to be my teacher. She's known as the superstar in Philippine cinema, and also Philippine music entertainment industry, Miss Nora Honor, the grand dame of Philippine cinema.
Wow.
And you know, but it's always been like a mentor and a student relationship, because she has belief in my talents, and she knows that I'm a good person, and I have a talent. And so she wants to see me stand on my own. But you know how it is when you're especially in the Philippines, there's going to be a lot of haters, okay? I don't want to bring it down to a base level and talk about, you know, if you didn't have any talent, you would never get anywhere. Even if you have talent, you would never get anywhere unless you have the right people backing you up. And I've been lucky to have the one person who believed in me. And it's not to say that she's the only one that believed in me, but it's affected her career in a way, whereas people were giving it bad insinuations like we have a relationship. But I'm telling you right now, it's very platonic. It's just this person is the greatest artist this generation has ever produced. She was a phenomenon. She still is a phenomenon, and she has faith in me. So that makes me believe that I have maybe a purpose also.
So this influence from her it's put you on the way to able to go deeply in acting?
No, I'm already a good actor because I'm like a chameleon. I don't have to, you know, to try hard. And trying hard, it just makes it, how you say, if you try too hard, it's obvious. But if you're subtle,
So like just natural.
yes, very natural,
Yeah, that's very good.
like this.
Yeah, and tell me about your background on the music. I heard you had a group.
No, when I first got into the industry, it was 1992, 94. The Pinatubo had just erupted, and so I went to Manila, just my balls and my word, and I went to and I met Francis Magalona, and I was the king of Pinoy rap, and we became friends. I met him at a concert, and became his concert. I went there. I didn't even have money for a ticket. I just, you know, because I've been in several contests, you know, and rap was a thing, you know. Rap was a niche thing. It's starting, so it's brand new. So the bouncer was also like me, Amerasian, and he said, "I know you. You were the guy who won the rap championship in Angelo City." I said, "Yeah, it's me. Come on in." And so, and Francis Magalona, he's a son of he's how would you call it? Legacy.
Okay.
He was a legacy. His mother was an actress. His father was an actress, and he was a second generation actor. And he was in doing rap, and he was doing his concert at Heartbeat Disco in Manila. And I was kind of rude when I met him. He was in between getting changed, you know. He did a song, then he wanted to get changed and do his next song. I was like, "Hey man, can I get your attention?" "Yeah, what's up?" Because he's a nice guy. I go, "Yeah," I start rapping and rapping. "Yeah, rap. Oh, okay. That's nice. I'll get back to you later." He walked away, and then I gave him my number to his secretary, and he gave me a call. I said, "Come on, guys, come over here. Come into my house." So like a few weeks later, we came to his house, and we sat down. He says, "You know, that was very rude what you did to me, but I like your guts. I like your initiative. I'm trying to build up this thing called hip hop in the Philippines, and I want you to be part of it." I said, "Okay." So, you know, we hung around for a while, but you know, he had his career thing going on, so he didn't have time to do my thing. So I did side gigs. I was being a DJ at Heartbeat Disco, Subway Disco, you know, and at that time, Miss Nora Nor and her entourage came into the disco at Subway Disco, and they were just, you know, looking for a new talent, a new face to build up for an upcoming movie they were doing. And then they saw me at the DJ booth doing my thing. "Yeah, come on everyone, this is a new song by blah blah blah, and then put your hands, whoa." Said, "Hey, manager, that guy, could you have him come down here?" So I came down there. "Hi, this is Miss Nora Nora." "Oh, Miss Nora Nora, I watch shows a lot. You're the superstar." "Have a seat." We had a conversation. She was with an Egyptian producer, and the Egyptian producer was kind of like an asshole. He was kind of drunk. And he's like, and Nora goes, "You better respect me." Like I told her, "Do you want me to beat his ass?" Just, "No, that's okay." And we became close friends like that.
Yeah, great. It's amazing. And just something else. How do you find these days, since we have some challenges in life with certain restrictions in life regarding this COVID? How do you find the way now in the showbiz? It's difficult to make any living out of it?
Well, you know, I think that making a movie nowadays is a very, very, especially in indie movies, is a very dangerous thing to do because there's a lot of restrictions by the government, but sometimes you have to take a risks. Like I did a movie. We did a movie. I think March, and we were staying at the accommodations were not that great. I think a lot of people contracted COVID. I was one of those guys. I contracted COVID, but then I started working out and I got better.
Wow.
You know, I was what you call it, asymptomatic. So if it's a global pandemic, come on, you got to expect that people are going to get sick. So I caught the COVID. I got better. So I guess I could consider myself a COVID survivor. But the thing about the COVID is it's weird because I never felt sick because maybe because I'm young, but there's no protection for the industry for those who want to go outside of the guidelines. The guidelines are there for protection, but sometimes when you're an artist, you take risks. And so I think that being an entertainer is a very, very dangerous job. And just to bring the people the entertainment that they need to.
So these days, your opinion, the studio work is more essential these days.
Yeah, because people need hope. People, the acting, the movies. I think a lot of producers take advantage of the actors, and the actors are just like paid artists. But there should be more protection for people who do their craft. Okay, so myself being someone who got over it, I really can't say that it's as deadly as they say it is. Maybe to old folks, but I'm confused as far as that's concerned, because people are still going out and doing the daily things, but maybe this pandemic is real. But for me, I got sick, but I got better. But the people around me, also who are with me, they took it differently. It's a weird thing. It's a weird. This COVID thing. It's a fucked up thing, dude. I don't know. But for me, it helped me to get stronger and better, because I made a decision to beat it.
Great, man. So one more thing, just I want to know, what's your message through your songs to the audience, to your fans? What are you trying to convey the message to give them, to take with them?
Okay, my message is, I live my message, okay? I just want to be a good guy. I don't want to take no shit. I just want to spread love. I want to inspire people to be strong. And if I can't be strong, then I have no reason telling you to be strong. So it's like, if you're a doctor, take your own medicine. If you're an artist, you live what you preach, okay? Yeah, no, unless you're playing the role of a serial killer.
Amazing, John. Hey, thanks for your time.
Anytime, buddy. I'm sorry I couldn't have been a better speaker, but this is just me.
I do appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Thank you, and I wish you great luck and success.
Thank you. Thank you, Charlie. All right, buddy.
Thanks,
Love you. Hey, it's your boy, John Rendez, who loves you, baby. I do. John Rendez, #1 sa puso Eddie. Wow. Peace.
Super, man. Super. That's great.
All right. See, I'm no good like this. I'm not good at things like this. I'm just like, come on. I hope it comes out all right, bro. But
yeah, things are, just really for the people. That's the
there you go. There you go.
This is what I.
Are we good?
Oh.
All right. Here's your mic. Because I don't want to be a hypocrite,
No.
If I die tomorrow, I want to leave a legacy of being